More racist. Whoa.
Yo, shout out to Merge
Wait.
Fredrin EXP.
They're up jungle.
Like that even as an
Wow.
anchor, I can call things out.
Interesting.
Who would have thought?
Red EXP, they're up jungle.
They like to switch it up.
How do we feel about the
They did switch it up.
I mean,
So Deroth is pretty good at countering Basha. Second skill making him more squishy.
No, I'm not. Dude, don't lie to the audience.
But Fredrin versus Arlot is not too
You
great.
feel good about it. No, we gotta talk about, to the analysts. What do you think?
Okay, Keyboy and Sans steal that camp. Not much they can do about it. Kyrie looking to steal his third camp here, pretty huge. But he's gonna opt actually not to go for it as soon as he sees Magister coming down for it, which is a smart play. Now Magister, they might have saw Kyrie there, so he might just go to his bot jungle. But he's trying to go for the crab, and I think he realizes. Oh, he's realizing too late. He realizing way too late. Okay, now he realizes that he's going down.
Looking at all those wilderness blessings, they definitely want to try to keep pace at least. I can say that much.
Oh, that 5 HP. You hate to see it. You hate to see it.
Worse lane clear, I feel like, and it's a bit more dangerous for them to move around.
But Onic is like a camp up for stealing that one right there earlier.
Helpful when Onic tries to maybe attack those side lanes.
Now it's just gonna be waiting until the turtle fight. I don't know how useful Boost is gonna be in this turtle fight. I mean, he has a good amount of CC, but at the same time, it's like you don't have the damage of an EXP laner. Normally does. Sawover getting dole on here. Purifies. And he falls. Exactly what I meant earlier, chat. With the Purify and no flicker, if it's not Keyboy going on you, boom, you're just dead. You're just dead. Exactly what I mentioned earlier. And Keyboy getting zoned off here. Ults. Can he stop him though? Boots trying his best here, trying zone, but he's getting quite low. Flicker's out. Flicker power slash goes off from Bomba. Magister quite low. Kick goes off from Keyboy. Bomba pulled into the enemy team. Has no flicker to get out here, and he falls. Not a great start for Devu. Magister's also quite low. Might get poked out by Sans here. Resets that camp. That's a smarter play to do rather than just coin flip it versus Sans.
Just the emblem setup, having the rupture, you're already having a lot of penetration with this as an emblem, and then he also has the Fury Hammer. There's quite a lot of damage without committing to full items.
I mean, my main thing is, I wonder if that flex was kind of very last minute.
Devu and Sandy run over. They do go to loser bracket after this, but the thing is they'll have to go versus Blacklist, I think.
And that's exactly where they
later.
Last game, they really
that will be interesting.
They messed it up, right? They get
or Geek. But this time, I don't know the loser bracket matchups right now.
Sunset Lover, and they make that work so well. Look at Sans right now, just completely dominating the mid lane, and watch for Kyrie in the mid bush as well. You can already tell.
Already a 1K goldie. Keyboy does not have flicker. Gets stopped. No, dodges the snare. Nice dodge. Doesn't even have to flicker. As in, like, he mutes it. Okay. Not dodge. Wrong terminization.
It's gonna lack a little bit here. They gotta build some time, especially with the Novara. We do know that typically.
Now this Brody use is not getting its full value of the pick right now. It should be, you know, a little oppressive over Claude. Claude's kind of just free farming. But when the team is losing its tempo, it's kind of hard to make that happen. Harvey did go for the flicker, so Keyboy will be looking for him. Magister, Kyrie, Keyboy the kick. The Angelo goes off, but it's gonna pop Kyrie with the second skill reduced armor. Dude, this game is looking over for Devu. It's looking over for Devu, man. Oh no. Bomba not a great spot. Boots kind of sticking on him. Oh, Bonk goes off, but it misses. It hits Sunset with the final slash. E-Boy quite low down here. Carby cannot even get tower plating. He's going to get one auto off, though.
One thing that caught my eye as well.
Carby probably just going to shove this next wave. Ooh. CW does resets. Carby will be able to actually get some plating here. Maybe, if he stays. Keyboy is also trying to go bot. Maybe try and stop Carby from getting any. Carby chooses to go for the safe reset instead. Which is fine.
What's funny is for a while you would only see Claude 2 up against things like the Faramis, up against some of these very tanky compositions. But Claude has been getting picked left and right, no matter what composition. He's been getting favored before
2K gold lead 5 minutes in, yeah. Oh, Sans has the flicker, forced to use it there. Kyrie is here. Can he get out? No, Bomba trying to do something happen, but nope. Boots the 2-man taunt, has flicker out. Good team fight. Keyboy! Flicker off on the Carby. Carby go purify. The foul slash goes off, cancels Keyboy. Solid, not a good spot for ulting. Kid Bomba as well, no flicker. Kid Bomba's gonna fall. 6-0 for Onic.
taken down in the
Two.
mid lane.
Oh my
A nice
lord.
try from Deus Volt there, and I love the fact
Phenomenal
that they're
kick from
consistently trying to
Keyboy.
push even when they're at the deficit, but at some point you do have to slow it down. If they keep on trying that,
Yeah,
it's going to keep
Devu is
hurting.
kind of trying to do
They're in
too
a bad
much.
spot here. I think at this point they need to try to
You
hold
can't
on,
force
let
something
Sunset
good out of a
Lover
bad
get some
situation,
items
you
in.
know? Very hard
Gotta
to.
talk about a tempo here.
You'd have to
Onic is
completely
also
outclass an
down.
opponent to do that, and you're not outclassing Onic, man.
But the damage from Deus Volt is
Keyboy.
not there, especially if Carby gets targeted earlier, because even though he has the Blade of Heptases, the initial hit is going to hurt. But it looks like still not enough, just because Keyboy is there.
There's no
They have
point
the
taking the
mechanics, right? We're
Angela.
seeing the
Really
big
none.
plays happen,
I don't see why they
but
went for
without
it.
that damage, those plays are never going to matter, and Onic is going to be able to outlast you.
Sunset Lover now having the Lightning Truncheon.
The D-Rock pick is
I
such a
wanna
good
say
counter
it's
pick to
easy for
Angela.
them to deal the
Not
damage,
like a
but again,
huge counter, but it makes her so... You can just shred through the shield because they have reduced armor. All D-Rock has to do is focus whoever gets Angela ulted. And then they don't just get shredded.
This isn't enough right now, right? For the most part, even if Bomba finds the final slash he's looking for, it's kind of
Bomba trying to go on Keyboy. Bit of a stickler. Keyboy has no flicker. Might be in a bad spot here. Angela goes off. Sands with the ult on Keyboy. Keyboy still falls. First kill for Devu. Boots has no flicker. Did not get the taunt off as well. Prince Wrath goes off. Does not have to kill. Carby did not go for a final auto. Dude. I mean, that kill wouldn't even matter much as you're trading. If the Onyx is trading that much value out of it.
Because I feel like as a shot caller, it gives you the confidence. No matter how bad the call is, if everyone
Oh,
is okay with
Sans
the commit,
forced the flicker
I
immediately.
like this commit.
Magistrate might still go. Chooses not to. The smarter call too. But Kibamba not a great spot. Might fall. Kyrie going in. Kibamba is just gonna fall. He looks so squishy, man. Bomba. He has dominance first item, so he has no HP.
Kid Bomba the sacrifice right now, just consistently getting picked off. He has been making some plays.
Every single Arlot, man. Feeding. It's been like the new TikTok trend for pros. Feed on Arlot. But man,
I don't know, man.
hate to see Bomba like this, man. Come on, Bomba. You should have picked the D-Roth. I actually don't know why they didn't go for the D-Roth though. I don't like a real note.
One of those heroes that
Opting for the Arlot instead of the D-Roth is a little strange. I feel like D-Roth is actually like a priority pick now. He just gets so much priority in the XP lane.
And at what point do you I get that sometimes when you're behind, you want to still play.
I don't see how Devu can turn this game around. They like the only late game, hard late game pick they have is the Navaria. The rest of their comp is like okay late game, but they're not meant for late game. Oh, Magistrate, reduced armor, quite low. Bomba with the two-man final slash. Magistrate quite low. Is going to fall. Boots 1 HP, still alive though. Carby flickers out. Is it gonna matter that Tomar memory goes off? Silence has no flicker to try and kill Carby. Carby is gonna walk out just fine. But just a 1-for-0 trade. Onic further pushing their lead. It does seem like a GG.
I want to say Devu still has a chance. Just because they have the Novaria. They can clear the waves. They can buy time.
Sunset and Carby have done the most damage, surprisingly. The damage is on favored towards Devu, but I think it's like mostly on just Boots frontlining, because Boots and Keyboy just two hard tanks. But Devu is just getting their HP shredded by the D-Roth, reducing armor.
Yes, they're letting them give them some damage, but they're so ahead right now that damage
Squish Bomba.
isn't enough to take them down. Deus Volt, First Lord
Keyboy in a flank position here. Might go for Carby. Carby does not have the flicker. Keyboy does not have the flicker as well, though. He's going to wait. He's probably going to wait to see if they can test, which they're not going to. See how Onic doesn't even rush the Lord, chat? They wait until they have full guaranteed. Oh, Keyboy's just dead. Oh, no! Fuck up that, Keyboy! It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. They're winning the game. They're winning the game. Dude. All Keyboy had to do was just kick. He tried knocking up too. All Keyboy literally had to do there was press kick. But he tried walking up. Keyboy. That's hilarious. I bet Carby knows that too. He's like, wow, this guy really fucked up.
Now the question is, Trex, what does Deus Volt have to do? How are they going to make sure that they don't lose much more than what they have already lost?
Well, they've been taking
yeah, honestly, I would be surprised to lose the high ground. 8k goalie per Onic in 10 minutes, almost 10k per minute, or almost 1k per minute.
large scrims and long ending scrims, Carvey has
Probably around 450 per minute.
Sunset Lover.
Oh, no, that's skyrocketing right now.
Those things perfectly. So I think at this point, if they hang on, and I mean hang on for dear life, Boots maybe overextends at some point, or maybe Keyboy overextends at some point. They find that, they wait for
T-Rex is coping on the works. I mean, Keyboy, flicker final slash goes off from Sans, 3-man. Kind of the Magister falls. Keyboy with the kick from Bomba gets canceled by Sawo. Or Sawo, Carvey. Carvey and Sawo doing some work here. Carvey does have the Appraiser's Wrath, goes off on Boots, kills Boots, CW. Wow, gets Carvey. Carvey can't even live with the stun. It's just Sunset Lover and Sawo to defend. Is that enough?
Happy with the turret on the bottom
Oh,
side.
they don't have waves, so they're gonna chill with that and back off. Yeah, that flicker from CW killing Carvey, man. Absurd.
Yeah.
It may not be enough. Let's be real, but it's a step in the right direction. But actually, this time, for real though, I feel like what we should do is
man.
slash.
See, like, Onic last draft picked a bunch of picks that weren't good for the Val. But now here, you picked Angela, which arguably isn't a great ult. Angela, but like, you picked the final slash for Brody. That's what Sans will grab every single time. But if you went for the D-Roth, that's not a great ult because you don't have the armor shred. Oh, Key with a kick on Magister. Magister gets ulted by the Angela. Kid Bomba going in quite deep. CW does not have a flicker to get out though. Just Blazing Duet goes off. Ooh, it's gonna fall from Thorn memory. Devu actually making this look really fightable despite being a 9k cold deficit. At the same time though, Onic wasn't fully set up there. Well, I guess what T-Rex was coping for Boots to be a little out of position happened.
Like, I just can't. I'm even though they're losing, I'm having so much respect for Dewsfall. They're 10k behind, but they're coming out in a fight not even under their
Yeah, that is pretty insane. 10k behind but coming out on top of a fight is really huge.
Is just a concept.
But I was saying earlier, Onic manipulated the draft where Valentina would have no good ults.
If you don't think you're 10k behind,
But the final slash, I just hate the Arla pick here. If you haven't gotten the message already, I just hate the Arla pick so much from Devu right here. But we're already, it can work with a good final slash, flicker final slash. But that's like
maybe it is
relying on something really good to happen for a hero
even though it's the concept
when you should just be trying to go for guaranteed victories. It's kind of like, it's really risky. And as you can see, it's not really paying off here.
So you're going to keep Magister at bay here. Turtle, our Lord, already going to be secured. They force him back. Devu
Magister with the ult. They can't contest that Lord. 10k gold lead for Onic.
Behind. That number is definitely true here.
Oh yeah, like as much as you want to imagine it's not real, when it hits you, it does feel like, oh, that feels like a 10,000 difference. Yeah.
Yeah, especially when you look at all of the items and how far ahead Onic
And probably
really
endable.
is. I mean,
I'd be
literally
surprised if they don't end here.
nobody on the
Unless
second
Onic wants to play it really
best
safe.
is even close right now. Sawo only has 2 items, only the flask.
Going on Navaria. Interesting. Probably because they're so far behind. Going on might be just a better option to go instead of trying to go for pure damage with a goalie or a Holy Crystal or Divine. You're so far behind at this point where you just want to get that percent HP damage because you're, behind.
Right now they got to deal with this Lord.
Final slash goes off to cancel that whole wave. Boots though. Wait. Bomba dashed. Why did Bomba dash? He thought he got a hero and he didn't. That was such a whiff from Bomba, bro. It's getting to Bomba's head. The pressure. The defeat. He killed himself. That's a Gila Bomba moment. Sans a little deep, but he's fine. You don't have Bomba to turn it around. Magister gets ulted, heart guard onto Carvey though. Flickers out into his own base. Kind of sad when you see the result of that. Boots getting quite low. Keyboy trying to do something. CW quite low. Has to back off. This is a 4v4. CW is not here. Well, he come back just now. But wow, they defend that. Good defense. You would think that Onic could win that 5v4, but Carvey not dying and Sans and Keyboy trying to pick him off so hard led them to not dominate that fight. So well played to Carvey for prioritizing his life above everything else. If Onic had targeted the base instead of trying to force pick Carvey, they would have ended there.
I would say the way that this ball is grouping up is making it very difficult for Keyboy to select.
But Devu, very good tower defense. 12k goalie though for Onic. Whoa, Magister getting dough on here. Kyrie, final slash goes off. Uses the ult. Total priority goes off. Carby gets kicked though. Flicker kicked by Keyboy. Bomba, quite deep here. Sans, 1 HP. Is he gonna fall? Sans is gonna live. Magister quite deep. Carby's dead though. Onic, a lot of them are quite low. It's just boots with a decent amount of HP. But wow, dude, how is Devu making these fights look close? Is what I am genuinely curious about. They are making these fights look close, despite being at a 12k deficit.
I mean, in Deus Volto,
Crazy from Sans, too.
They tried to take that fight. They wanted that fight. They kept on pushing forward. All Sunset Lover has to do is actually...
They still fight 12k behind. Great. You know, that confidence.
Kind of connects on to Keyboy or connects on to Boots here. She needs to find CW or Sans. If Sunset Lover can do that, it could be a tide changer.
Seems like Onic will just rush this Lord here.
Just to continue to defend.
Yeah, like Devu can't fight it. They really can't.
Trying to actually contest these Lords at this point.
I would say because of their poke, they can contest.
Now late game, a tank Deeroth will fall off a little bit.
It's like just scout for division.
So will a Fredrin tank will also fall off as well. But at the same time, Devu. In a tower defense game, Brody's good. It's just he has a hard time aggressing with his lack of mobility. Onic doesn't have a too much long range poke, so Brody isn't as counter as you think he would be late game. The big problem Brody has is getting outranged in the late game. But when the only range Onic really has is Sans, even the Marksman Claude is a full dive. Onic has to commit to a full dive and win the full dive. Now, 14k goal lead for Onic with a Lord coming down. Can Devu defend this is a very good question. Carby focusing the Lord. Kibala dashing in. Carby flipping back in his base again, away from Keyboy to live. Torp Army goes off. Kibala flickers. Can he live though? 1 HP. Sans goes for the flicker and kills Kibala. I don't know why the stream is lagging. But Devu defending the whole Lord. Sacrificing Kid Bomba.
Now they have to deal with these minions. Pushing in.
How are they still in this game? Oh, Carby, 1 HP. When nature goes off, falls. Oh, it's over. Magister falls. It's just Sawover and Sunset Lover left. Keyboy flicker kicks Sunset with Purify, but it's 2-0 for Onic. Man, as soon as Carby fell, it was GG.
Couldn't break your heart. Is it really love? I saw thick into